Good morning, guys. Well, late start to the morning, but today I'm gonna be working on the Veloster. I have to take care of I have to reroute my old airlines. I don't have issues with it, but I kind of do. My fronts leak a little bit of air over time, like quicker than I'd like to admit. Just one of those things that I've literally had my bags for like 3 years, so you know, it's just that time to kind of, you don't need to replace your airlines every like year or so, but just it's like, if you have leaks, you should probably double check everything. Plus, I plan on doing a whole new trunk setup eventually and all that crap. But for now, here, let me show you what I'm gonna be doing. So on the front, I'm gonna be running some leader lines on the front bags because AirTech bags don't come with those. Those actually, it's just a fitting. And to be honest, I hate that about AirTech bags, is what it is, but you know, finally fixing that here now. And I'm gonna reroute everything. And then also, if I can find them, I have some bulkhead fittings that I'm gonna put on in the rear. Because I always preach to everyone that you always need bulkheads. It's the easiest way. And I'll explain a little bit more when I get into it, but I got some bulkheads in the rear just so that way. Just one of the things that I always wanted to do eventually. But before we get started, new package came in for me for the 240, I believe. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys down. Okay, got the package. Let's see what we've got here. I think I ordered this like more than a month ago, to be honest. Oh, actually no. Hey, cool. I thought these were my valve cover gaskets for my 240, but. So let me actually show you guys this, because this is actually super interesting. I saw this from my buddy Justin, because he has it on his truck. So these are new battery terminals, because I'm gonna actually I got new battery terminals, because I'm gonna relocate the battery to the rear on the 240. So I saw what he was running these kickers, and I thought it was super clean. To see, to just have this instead of some just like AutoZone crappy terminal. One of the perks about this is that it supports up to I actually believe it supports up to 2 gauge wires, and has multiple power inputs and all that crap. So with my battery being relocated in the rear, it'll be nicer, it'll be cleaner and all that crap. And plus, I know it has the red on top here, but they offer a black one for your ground. So I had to order both of these. It was kind of pricey, but you know, it's one of those things that was worth it. Actually, you know what? It's up to 1 gauge. 1 gauge. But I ordered 2 of them just so that way everything was gonna be perfect. Everything was gonna be smooth for the transition for the Turbo KA. So, video coming soon. I'm hoping, I plan on pulling the motor here pretty soon, so we'll see how everything goes. But let's go ahead and get this car up in the air and let's get started. Okay, so we got everything up in the air. Got the front wheels off because the rears don't need to be taken off. Fronts have been taken off. Got the hood popped open. Got the hatch open along with the chassis mount wing. Again, for any of you that think, oh, I'm so sorry that you can't use your hatch anymore. The hatch is useless. Fuck you guys. Anyways, so what I need to do next, I need to take out my trunk setup. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some bulkhead fittings somewhere along the bottom of here and just have some holes for where I'm running all my lines and shit. But I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna actually drain my tank and I'm going to take the front struts out. That way I can get everything done. I need to mark where my camber needs to be though, because I need to get in alignment after this. But wish me luck. All right guys, so here's what I've done so far. I've already undone the brake line. So this is what I meant by I want to mark where my camber bolts are. So, because I've got actual camber bolts. You don't necessarily need it for this car, but I thought I was trying to get a little bit more camber when I was like before on my old wheels. Don't need them now, but is what it is. A little bit, any adjustment's better than no adjustment. So I've gone ahead and thrown some nail polish. I've used these to touch up my wheels before, not those wheels, but some old wheels. So I threw some nail polish on to mark where everything was gonna go. Gonna let that dry for a little bit. I've already undone the airline. And so as you could probably see, I've had a few incidences with airlines with this car, so we'll see how things go. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this off. I need to get the end link off. I need to detach it from the knuckle, and then I need to take it off from the top. Let's go ahead and get both sides off. Okay, so after a little bit of an issue, we finally got my bag out. So for those of you that don't know, I'm actually running a K-Sport coil, wherever the K-Sport part is. K-Sport. So I'm running K-Sport coils with a AirTech bag over kit. And then I'm actually gonna be running the airline 1/8. So for anyone that has AirTech, their NPT fitting that goes into the bag is 1/8. So 1/8 NPT, 1/8 NPT on this side, and then I'm just using a 3/8 fitting. So 3/8 push to connect, because that's what I'm running. So I've already gone ahead, throw some sealant tape, or tape sealant, whatever, thread sealer. And now I just have to thread it on here. I did kind of have an accident by when I was pulling off my height sensor. Remember, kids, disconnect everything, whatever's attached. I now have to figure out how I'm gonna get this back on to that so that it works properly, because as some of you may know, Acura is out of business. Well, they're coming back, but I honestly don't want to order another another height sensor, because to be honest, they suck. $125. We'll figure it out, probably JB Weld and all that crap, so we'll see. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and put everything back on. Okay, after a little bit of JB Weld, we are back in business. So hopefully this all stays. I'm gonna hope and pray. A little bit of time to let it cure, and hopefully everything's good. And then we've got my leader line on the bag now. All I gotta do is I gotta remove this airline, rerun it under the car. But I'm gonna go ahead and work on the other side for now. So you guys don't need to see this twice, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on the other side, and then I'm gonna start pulling the lines out from under the car. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and dropped my bottom protective mat piece, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start removing my airlines from my old airline, at least. I've got, along with my airline, my height sensors right here. Well, my height sensor cable. I gotta go to the other side and take that off as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and start removing everything. So, boring process, I know, but yeah, it needs to be done. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. So, I thought that I had ordered the bulkhead fittings. So essentially what bulkhead fittings are, and I'll show a picture wherever corner of the screen I can put it in. It's a double-sided push neck fitting, and essentially what it is that it has two nuts on both sides. That is so that way you can drill holes through your surface that you need to run the airlines to, and then you feed the bulkhead fitting through, and then you just tighten it down, and it's a pass-through fitting. It makes it easier to go through metal surfaces, anything like that. But I'm a big fucking idiot. I thought I had ordered them a long time ago. I destroyed my garage a little bit trying to find them. checked in my emails. I did not order them. What I did order was a water trap and some other fittings and a bunch of other push-to-connect fittings, not my bulkheads. So I guess I'm gonna do that later whenever I have to, whenever I redo my trunk setup. But I'll show you guys what I've done so far. So, kind of already destroyed my area that I put my management and all that crap in. I fed my lines through there, and it's not the prettiest. Don't judge me. It was when I first bagged the car, like 3 years ago. I know a lot more now. Am I gonna change it yet? Nope. But in the meantime, what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna probably feed everything through again as a single line this time, because I can actually show you guys now that I've actually ripped out all of my airlines from everywhere. Made life a little easier on myself. So this is my line from the passenger side. So I wanna say, yep. So I had 2 incidences over here with push neck fittings that I needed to throw on. And then on the other side, I think I have it out. Yes, here it is. Ugh. One right there, and then probably more over there. I've had incidences over the past few years of running over shit or something, cutting my line, melting my line, or otherwise poking a hole in my lines. So I just want to redo stuff, make sure I don't have any leaks, because to be honest, I want to go get an alignment by my buddy Alex, who does really amazing alignments. Like, he's very knowledgeable and everything. So, but I don't want to bring it to him until I have everything sorted out, because I got new tires on my wheels. For those of you that don't know, these are 18 10.5 with a 225/35 on. A little bit of a stretch, not too bad. But I got new tires. I got trying to redo my airlines to make sure I don't have any leaks, and I should be good. The main thing is, the main reason why I want to get an alignment is because I lost a wheel on the freeway. I think 2 years ago now, almost 3 years ago, lost my wheel on the freeway, and it shifted my subframe, so my caster's off. So whenever I turn, I actually rub like right here. So my wheel touches right there. So that's the main reason why I want to get an alignment. But for the most part, I'd say, I guess now I'm just gonna, like, after I get this, I should be able to hit him up and try to get an alignment here pretty soon. I want to try to get it if I have enough money to do it on Friday. I'm gonna try to hit him up, because I want to get an alignment ASAP so I don't eat through my tires again. I went a little less than a year with my Achilles, and I love my Achilles. Fantastic tires, everything like that. With leaking air and having it set on the rack for however long it needs to while he does his adjustments, I just don't want my system to be leaking and give myself a fault or give him a fault for why I start having bad toe issues. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start running the airlines. I know it's a long little rant right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and run the airlines and make sure everything's all nice and done. I guess just get everything all set up. I guess we'll see. All right, guys, as you can tell, it's nighttime. It's been a few hours. Also, wear eye protection if you're gonna be drilling under the car. Learned that the hard way. Metal shavings in my eye. Metal shavings in your eye hurt. I've learned that lesson many times, and I still forget to put my safety glasses on. So right now what I'm doing is I am testing out. I've already ran all the lines. Everything's reconnected, and just excuse the ugly mess that it is. I put my new water trap in. I ran all the lines properly. Everything should be hooked up properly. I'm going to throw air back into the car Let's see if I have any leaks. So the main thing is checking to see if I have any leaks due to the new lines I just put in, from the bag at all. Let's see. And so far I don't hear any leaks. I also ran new rear lines, so that way, because I had already cut the old ones when I was trying to look for my bulkheads, because I was thinking I was gonna put new lines there anyways. Yeah, that didn't go so well. So I'll be back when the tank is done filling up. That way you guys don't have to sit here for the next like 2 to 3 minutes while my tank fills up. All right guys, we're kind of at a new location. We're at Tia Joy. I kind of forgot to film a outro to the video. Everything works fine, everything's nice, everything's good. Yeah, no leaks so far. My fix for my height sensor is good. Everything's pretty solid. So I decided to take a break before I start going back to work on the 240. Got some boba. Got some bulgogi fries. But I'm hanging out with my boy Seb. He's moving his car next to mine right now, but I think that's really it, guys. But like I said, I'm gonna end it here. If you guys like the video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a good one.